Hello, in this lesson video we are going to draw a sea turtle, and I'm going to give you, we're going to start with the sea turtle's shell, and I'll give you two ways to go about doing this. The first way is doing it freehand. So I'm going to start somewhere maybe off center a little bit, and I'm going to make a curved line, and over here I want to leave a nice big space because this is his shell, and I'm going to do another curved line. And the bottom of his shell kind of goes to a little bit of a point. It's kind of rounded there. Now the top, this is where his head comes out, that goes flat across, and I'm just rounding the edge there. All right, so there's the shell. Now if you weren't very confident in the shell, I do have a tracer that you can use. Now the nice thing about the tracer is you can say, well, I don't really want it there, I want it to be, you know, off to the side like that, and you can certainly trace it and do that too. Okay, so the tracer kind of gives you a nice idea of where you're going to place your turtle. All right, let's see back here. Here's mine. Now I'm going to do the top of his shell first. So I'm going to make a line, and it goes right around the shell. So it's kind of just tracing along like a little sidewalk. All right. The shell is probably the most challenging part of the whole lesson. So in the middle, somewhere in the middle, I'm going to make a line here, a line here, and then I'm going to line out, okay, something like that. Then I'm going to come down here, line out, and up here, line out, line out. This is going to come down and come down, but notice how I don't close this one up yet. For this one, I'm going to make kind of a curved line, it goes down here, and I'm going to do the same thing up here. All right, this middle line is going to come out and come out. All right, now for here, I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to curve that over. Start here, curve it over. I'm going to go to this line, start here, so I can draw right up on it and curve it over. Draw right up on that line and curve it over. His shell is almost done, and then I'm just going to make these lines all the way around. Alright, so yay, the hardest part is done. Now this is a big sea turtle, so his head's going to be here. I'm going to start with his neck, and then his head shape. And now we're going to do his big, I don't know what you call them, his flippers? I'm not sure what they're called technically, but start it up a line, and then I'm just going to curve it over. I'm going to start this line up a little bit, curve it over, and then I'm going to come back, and it looks almost like, well, I don't know, like a paddle, and then connect it down here. Scoop it back, line down here, and if they're not exactly the same, that's okay. And then his back fins. All right, and he's got some little eyes over here. Now they have spots, so I'm just going to make spots in different sizes, some small, some big, some medium size, and do that on his legs, fins, petals, whatever they're called. All right, and then you've got your sea turtle. Then after this, you are going to take a black permanent marker and outline it, and then in the next lesson I'm going to show you how we go about coloring.